Good morning, Jamie. How are you?
Good morning. It is Thursday, November 13th, 2025.
See, all I had to do was clear my throat. If you listen to the audio that I made in the chapter 1 and chapter 2 of Daniel's book, or the book of Daniel, I sound very somber, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that I try to explain to everyone that what I sometimes convey is both myself and a character at the same time, because I, as a human being, have always been described as a character. I embrace myself. What I have done is that I have broken the sixth and seventh wall of film production with this channel, which has completely disturbed 99.9% of every human being who's ever watched it, because it affects them emotionally. You either care for me and love what I have gone through and fully understand it, or you are absolutely repulsed by one human being being able to accomplish all of this.
But there is an emotion.
But there's an emotion, no matter what you can say or do. There's not a single person that's able to watch this channel without having an emotion invoked. That does not happen in every YouTube instance. Actually, it's very rare.
Yeah.
Most of the time, most human beings avoid all aspects. There's some crazy parts of my hair. All right. So as you can see, the nature of this video is very positive, but in reality, I haven't seen my kids in months, so I decided to spend the next couple of weeks being at Crunch Fitness in Livingston, New Jersey from 3 to 5 p.m. If you're looking to assassinate me or kill me or any of those things, that's where I will be. I was a victim of multiple assassination attempts that all failed.
That's true.
I've been arrested 5 times, all have failed. Everything has completely backfired
You really never
against
lived
them.
until you watched your friend almost get like poisoned to death.
Oh, that's nothing. No, before the book of Daniel starts, the things that I had to do are really, I did them all on behalf of the U.S. government, and I'm a good guy, and that's all I have to say about that. But my life really starts at this next chapter of the book of Daniel, of where I started, because what I really wanted to capture is my best, and my best only happened when I started to record what I was doing, because before I really was living a double life, and I wasn't really interested in living that life anymore. So once all of that was concluded, I was able to start recording my life, and you'll see how it really starts. And please understand that the only difference between myself and the videos from 8 years ago and right now is that I'm nicer. I'm just a little bit nicer. I've been taken down a notch or two. I just wanted to say thank you to Santa Claus personally on this one.
Ho, ho, ho.
And Christmas has come early for me.
Yes.
So I'm able to film this very, very quick video. Microbank is my entire life and brand and business, and everything I have and will do will be centered around one single unified brand, which is Microbank. And eventually, Jamie, can I borrow this for a second? Eventually, this becomes the future currency of the US dollar in digital form, okay? Microbank has a series of clients. Fortunately for myself, I only have myself as the client. So whether or not Microbank fails or succeeds, I only have one person to blame, which is myself. ProSlay is an artificial intelligence, it's the most advanced artificial intelligence legal engine in the world, and Casper is the most advanced singularity-based consciousness, artificial intelligence consciousness in the world. Obviously, I have no interest in describing to you how I did that. Microbank manages and owns the right to represent a REIT, real estate investment trust. It is not formally registered as a REIT, but it's much easier to describe it this way as a collection of real estate that I own. It will require the services of Pierce Bainbridge, which is not currently a law firm, but it's a firm law advocate, and it requires a lot more than just what the courts are able to offer. Third, we have 31 hours left for the Township Council to make a decision of whether or not they are in or out. Silence will be taken as out. There's a 98% chance that they will not be a part of the project. It will be launched as an independent for-profit business, which I will film in a completely separate business model video tomorrow.
Great.
Cash Cow has been put out of business by my wife's attorneys and the family court.
Yep.
So I am not able to run it currently, but you'll see a series of videos of how much work I've put into it and exactly what has been done.
Really
In
outstanding
here,
work.
Santa Claus has delivered to me enough evidence to show me that I have approximately $30 million claim against individuals who have wronged me without actually having the right to engage in business.
Ooh.
And this is where it gets really interesting. So I highly recommend everybody watch this, and please understand that as I look at myself, I definitely know that I am much older in real life, but I feel much younger than the person that is unboxing those videos. I'm also much healthier.
Ooh.
And on that note, hey Meta, stop timer.
Such a jazzy Omar.
See, YouTube and Facebook and Google and Apple, as much as they say they're all synced up together, they're not. The Whalen-Yutani Corporation, to me, is a fascinating concept because in the
It
future,
is.
5 corporations run
It
the
is.
world, and right now we have approximately 5 corporations run the tech world. So if you believe that technology will advance, we do have a 5 corporate, and Amazon is one of those companies, obviously. There are 5 corporations. You could expand. Why?
Nothing.
Whalen-Yutani?
Mrs. Whalen-Yutani herself.
Can you do me a huge favor though? Can you delete family for a second? So remember, I want to remind everyone that if your name is Pierce or Drake Reeses and you have a mother that wants to be really kind, that you drop off my children so I can spend some time with them at the gym, work out with them.
Which would be amazing.
And I will still continue to go there every single day and pray that one day my boys will walk in, and I promise them that I will not record them at all unless they give me permission, which means I just want to be with them. I have no reason for anything else. I just miss them so fucking much. I will be there working out, and I will be there diligently doing my job. But I pray to God that one day, between 3 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, my boys walk through the door, and I'm
Me
asking
too.
Mallory to please have some heart and understand how much pain I'm in. And please just give me a chance to spend some time with the boys. You and I both know what you have done, and you and both know that I don't care about any of that stuff. As long as the boys are safe and I can spend a little time with them, you can pick them up at 5 o'clock or whenever the workout is finished or whenever you have the next appointment of what you want to do. But please give me a chance to see my boys and hug them.
Seriously. I agree.
I will be there alone. Jamie will not be there. There might be 2 people there to make sure my safety is taken care of, hanging out. So if you're looking to do something stupid, please don't waste your time. It's a really bad idea. And why don't you ask me some questions regarding
Okay, so why don't you tell us about timing?
timing?
Yeah.
You have to ask me first.
Okay.
When will ProSlay
When will ProSlay
launch?
launch?
Now.
When is now?
Yesterday.
Yesterday is when?
Soon.
Soon is when?
Lawyers.
Oh, we did it.
You get that joke? See, that's a good lawyer joke. But you really have to watch about 4,000 hours of content.
Yeah, right.
No,
No
I'm just
big
kidding.
deal.
My name is Dan Reeses, and I hope that today, between 3 to 5 o'clock, or any time in the next couple of days, or however long it takes, I get to see my boys before the state of New Jersey and the county of Essex get its head out of its fucking ass and understand
Seriously.
that biological fathers have the right to be with their children no matter what lies are said. They can only delay the due process so long, and the damage that's being done to both children and parents, it's irreversible. There are no court orders. There's nothing you can do to make up for it. I assure you, the Township of Livingston Police Department, and every person I've ever cast out over here is 100% negligent. And all you have done is done the best you could to try to kill me. You have failed. I know you will not try again. So please,
True.
save your counterattack threats for somebody else.
How does it
My
feel
name-
to survive?
Well, Jamie, you first have to know how to live. And I have to finish the book of Daniel for you to really understand that I am Dan Reeses, and I am the most myself on YouTube in the history of YouTube as the first human being to be himself in the digital world. And all I ask for, I don't want money, I don't want anything. All I ask for is to spend some time with my children so that the pain inside of me can end and we can all please heal.
Yeah.
Because even Achilles had a heel. So no matter how strong I am, both mentally, physically, and digitally, and I hope to I'm very fat and out of shape and weak, so I hope that this time that I spent hoping to see my children is productive and I'm able to work on my core, and
Your core. If you start talking about your core, I will
Reese's
not be
11,
excited about it.
Livingston LLC, excellent. You added one, and that's it. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all
you
that we have.
explained
We want to.
everything.
We want to make sure. And the way ProSlate works is on a mathematical algorithm with the most amount of money that can be output based on the amount of time done. My biggest issue is I'm dealing with about $5 million of frivolous judgments against me, which will never generate me any money. But in order for me to generate money, I must address those matters first. So it's a very sensitive time where the depletion of cash cow and my cash revenue has completely destroyed my trajectory.
One
So-
very much affects another.
And then there is
People
other
just
matters
are in
where
denial about that.
they're not even in denial about it. They
They
have
don't
nothing to
care.
say
They don't give a
anymore.
fuck.
No, they have nothing to say anymore. They know that they're living on borrowed time, like Bob Menendez and like other clown that has ever gone against truth, logic, math in a digital world. My name is Dan Reeses, and please
Keep watching. I don't know.
don't hit the subscribe button. Don't hit the like button. I don't give a fuck about your
I
comments.
just said keep watching.
But honestly, between me and you, if you want to see the happy, jolly Daniel, you want to see the person that you like to see in the YouTube videos and a version of that, well, he's gone. The man here is extremely serious entrepreneur with a few multi-billion-dollar business concepts that is ready to be the CEO of several corporations. My name is Daniel M. Reeses, and if you're afraid of me, you're a horrible person. And if you're excited about the future and the truth, then look in the mirror because you're looking at a good human being.
Are you still recording?
It can't be. Unless the other one was not recording.
Where's all the
See, I ended the recording, but at the same time, we still kept going. So let me explain to everyone. To do that is very, very difficult. When you're on a hot mic and everything is silent, that means that what you delivered is extremely strong, powerful, and worked. Is that true, Jamie?
Absolutely.
I will be on site with necessary safety protocols in place because I will be alone. Ms. Resnick will not be there. I'll be there from 3 to 5. I'll be working out. Please only come in peace. If you want to come speak to me, throw up the peace sign. I'm not a human being that is interested in conflict from anyone at any time. Please understand that there's a lot of people who have strong interest to hurt me. This is not a joke. This is why I have to make sure that my safety is always taken care of. So if you see two gentlemen that don't belong, please ask less questions than more. If you do not see them, that means they're doing their job. This is not something that I will show or discuss with my children, but please understand that my safety is paramount to the future of the U.S. government. This is not something that is a joke. I care very much about your safety, so please give a shit about mine. One of the things that I will show you is how much I actually care about the people around me. And my selflessness does not mean I can't be selfish at certain times. And with my life and my freedom and my future, yeah, call me selfish.
You're allowed
This
to
is-
be selfish and
This is the
selfless.
reason why I exist and I'm alive. So, I want to end this with, please, boys, I will even be freshly shaved. Or maybe, I have to grow the beard out until the project is done. I have to be myself. My name is Dan Reeses, and right now you might be laughing at me. But as I continue this content, you will see that your laughter becomes tears. Because if you do not understand how much pain two children are in due to the direct negligence of dozens, if not hundreds of human beings who have supported this, then you will see this through mathematics, time, and always remember, only two things in the real world can heal all wounds: time and money. And time to heal or prison is number one, and money is something that is a byproduct of the inability to invent a time machine to undo the harm that has been done already. And as time progresses, you will see that I will become a much happier person once my children are in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, be yourselves. Look in the mirror. Grow a set of balls, men and women. And most women have bigger balls than any men I've seen. White people, you've been so scared since COVID, I can't even make eye contact with most of you. I'm a white guy. I'm a white Jewish guy from a town dominated by white Jewish bullies who is finally speaking up. The first person in over 50 years for finally speaking up against every bully ever. And my solution is 100% guaranteed to work because I don't do things that fail. My life is too good to lie.